Hi guys, welcome to another Steam review. Today I thought with the month of Halloween coming up, we'll indulge in some of my favourite horror films. And let's start it off with Seven, directed by David Fincher, starring Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, Kevin Space, and it's amazing. It's like this horror thriller takes place in like this incredibly depressing place. It rains all the time, and Morgan Freeman has been a detective for many years, and he gets this new detective as this new crime wave of the serial killer of Kevin Spacey. His crimes are very religious and very religious themed. He sort of a lot like, because this film sort of inspired Saw, where Kevin Spacey's character would take these people who have been doing incredibly have just been committing sin after sin after sin, and would take them and just plant them in situations where he takes this guy, he literally force feeds him loads of food until he literally bursts and his intestines burst from the amount of food in his body, and he just literally becomes this massive basically becomes Violet of Charlie and Chocolate Factory, massive blueberry character who just inflates and it's really grotesque. And even though you don't see the actual process of him taking the body and taking him back, you see the aftermath and the fact that I think one of the scariest ones for me is easily the one when he takes the man and he just plants him in a bed and he is supposedly dead, and then you just hear him choking and getting up, and it's completely just incredibly grotesque and everything you really want in a horror film, especially one of these psychological thrillers, which David Fincher is amazing at. He's amazing at engaging the audience, engaging the characters, and the characters are incredibly just incredibly interesting. You got Morgan Freeman's character who he sort of knows everything, he knows all about this place, and you've seen the story through the Brad Pitt's character, he's sort of this new guy in the street, and he's he really doesn't know anything about the area and how bad it is, how he encounters the whole Kevin Spacey situation. He sort of just goes at it at not really a new view, just because he doesn't know anything, just runs after it and just fails. And I think what makes this film so just crucial watch for Halloween is the fact that how it's edited and how it's how it's presented. David Fincher has this specific way of presenting environments. They'll be very gloomy and dark, and it's just really cool. I like how he uses sort of very greyish and sort of very gloomy environments, how it's always raining, and you can see how this is affecting the characters in their daily lives. And I really thought Kevin Spacey's character, this is easily one of my favourite characters he's played under the Usual Suspects character. And Brad Pitt's character is again, I prefer him in a Fight Club, but he is very he is amazing in this film. And this film is how I love the intro of it, him just snipping up a load of books to make his sort of collage that the main villain has, and Morgan Freeman finds in the end, and it's this diary sort of all of the cases and what he did to everyone. And you can't mention Seven without the ending, and the ending is it is yeah, it's just like how it all comes together, and it doesn't come out of nowhere, like how Kevin Spacey's character sort of, even though you never see the actual head, like you never see what's inside the box, you just see Brad Pitt's reaction, you just see Morgan Freeman's reaction, which is like priceless. It's just like he's so in shock of what this man's done. He's just can't deal with it. Like, and even though Morgan Freeman has more like a strain of like to hold back, Brad Pitt's character sort of like just goes mental, and in like good terms, because like if that happened to you, like if you were a detective and like this guy you don't even know came to your home and basically killed your wife and like chopped her head off and like put it in the box, and you would be like extremely like upset, and like I think that's what is really crucial about the film, like the story and how it's presented is completely enjoyable throughout the whole film. I'd easily give this film a 5 out of 5, and comment below what other films you want me to review, and see you again on another Stu Reviews. Hi guys, if you're watching this means you haven't subscribed, so it's pretty simple. Even a baby can do it. Just subscribe. Just click the button with your finger. This finger right here. This finger. Just click.